everyone. Nazo here, and welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel 3. Last time we explored an area with these guys. Now we're probably heading back, but I do have someone here, so sign in.
This is Mephiles the Dark signing in. So, how have you been, Nazo?
Fine. It's been a little tricky to go back and forth between here and Inava, though.
Is that so?
Well, yeah, especially on the fact that Starline and Yukiko don't know each other, so it's kinda tricky.
I can see how it could be quite the frustration as well.
Well, yeah.
Either way, one can debunk the issue. Seems like a little gameplay might be happening. Since these long cutscenes obviously never changed.
Right. And apparently, we may or may not have a, what's it called? A backstory coming up. Or at least, from what I've been told from Dragonfire, that we might find out something about Yuna that references the second game.
Back in time.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, last year. When Calvert attacked
Games they all.
We fell out of the car, but he used his big toy to protect us. Yuna was with us when
I
it
still
happened.
remember the first game, on how stiff the mechanics were.
Mm-hmm.
A nightmare for any developer.
Right. But usually the first game, you want to do the best that you can, but you don't want it to be perfected, because, again, it is your first game. You want to leave some mistakes in so you can improve on that type of stuff later.
Yuna, you should at least eat some breakfast.
Indeed.
I brought you some porridge Sandy made.
Louise and Jessica are worried too. And not just them. The entire branch campus is concerned for you. Ourselves included, of course.
Why? Why didn't you two go with Instructor Rain? Didn't you want to go?
Of course we did, but we didn't think it was right to leave you behind. You may already be aware, but I was originally meant to attend the main campus. I would follow the same path as the other members of the Vander family in serving the Imperial family. I never once doubted that I would one day be given the honor of being appointed aide to Prince Cedric. However, last fall, the government suddenly decided to relieve the Vander family of its duties. The honor of protecting the royal family should not be monopolized by the nobility, they claimed. My brother was then shipped off to the outskirts, my father and uncle buried in military busy work, and I suddenly found my life's purpose gone. And so I made a rash decision and switched to the branch campus at the last minute.
Wow.
Kurt.
Very rash.
To be perfectly honest, I barely knew a thing about Crossbell before this trip. At first, I thought being annexed into such a powerful country as Erebonia would be a relief to Crossbell citizens. However, pride in one's home isn't that simple. Compared to the helplessness you and the people of Crossbell must feel, my troubles seem like nothing. Once I realized that, I decided I couldn't leave you here alone.
I have trouble understanding why you're feeling like this, Yuna. I never had a hometown, nor was I born from biological parents. I suspect I was created so as to experience as little emotion as possible.
What?
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 But hearing you last night, I experienced a strange feeling in my chest. Then Instructor Reen asked if I was okay leaving you here alone, and that is the reason I am still here.
Allie. Unlike you two, I don't have a good reason for staying behind. I know what I should do. Regardless of what's going on, I just need to grit my teeth and keep moving. I know that, but my reason is just my own selfishness.
Okay.
Interesting.
So how are you and Kevin doing?
Fairly well. What is one to get? How are you and Starlight?
We're okay. When we actually have the time. He's been busy trying to get, give everyone the roles that, they're gonna lead. But he hasn't figured out everyone yet. But I figured out that it's just a scam. Found out that someone else is pulling the strings but is hiding. So they're letting Starline being in charge. Because they don't want to show themselves.
They don't get.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, nothing lights a fire in my breast quite like courage in the face of insurmountable odds. I shall join you on this quest of yours.
Oliver? Dang. I almost didn't recognize him.
Interesting.
It is a pleasure to see you once more, my dear Tio. Also, I'll have you take care to say my name properly. I am the drifting poet and seeker of love, Olivier. It wouldn't do for passerby to mistake me for the famed debaucherous Prince of Erebonia. Now would it? Oh, they're far more preoccupied with Alphen at the moment. That naughty debaucherous prince has gone off on his own to play with Mishi in the theme park. A bitter thought though it may be, I've benefited from the absence of a certain constantly fretting bodyguard this time. But it is because I am a member of the royal family that I must do this. You see, my position prevents me from speaking out on behalf of Crossbell. Thus, I've no other choice but to turn to action this day. Otherwise,
Oh boy.
I would not be able to face the people of Crossbell I have come to know and love. Upon my telling this to Alphen, she could do little but sigh and agree to my escape scheme. I also come bearing a message from Elise to read. She wishes you well and says to stay safe.
Wow. So the sister already knew about the thing. Dang.
Thank you, Prince Olivert. Class 7 as well. On behalf of Randy, Ellie, and Lloyd, please protect Crossbow from this disaster looming over it.
Yes!
A year and a half ago, the Empire took over Crossbell without any bloodshed. Of course, Calvard wasn't about to let that stand.
Oh boy.
Their military strength is about even with Erebonia's. Calvard's armored aviation divisions are full of highly mobile tanks and gunships. They invaded Crossbell to try and drive out the Imperial Army. The Imperial Army held them off with their Panzer Soldats, but during the first few battles,
The second game.
ships that broke through the front lines. Because the occupation was so sudden, most of the citizens were in a panic. Most people fled the city, hoping they'd be away from the fighting in rural towns or remote mining villages. We had the same idea and tried to at least get Ken and Nana to safety in Armorica village. I had just gotten back from the police academy and got an acquaintance to help drive us to the village. That's when it happened. On the way there, we encountered a Calvardian gunship. It was hit by Imperial fire, and I'm sure the pilot started to panic. It
Must
started
be wrong
firing
when
at
I
us.
have to go use the
Even though we were
facilities.
clearly not a military transport, our driver tried to maneuver around it, but the vehicle took a hit and we were all thrown out of it. It was frustrating. I felt so powerless. All my training at the police academy didn't help one bit. I threw myself on top of Ken and Nana, swearing I'd make sure at least they survived. And then a gray shadow swooped down on us. It looked like a giant statue of a knight had come to life. With one swing of its sword, it cut off the gunship's rotor, letting it land a ways away. And just like that, we were saved.
Are you alright? Is anyone injured?
Oh. Green.
The voice of a young man coming from inside the giant knight. I found out later. That was the first official
Unexpected.
mission of the man now known as the Ashen Chevalier.
So that's what happened when he was in Crossbow. And why she doesn't really like him.
Oh, the Terrence, a twisted story.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting how things like this can happen.
You think?
Indeed, I do think. I think a lot. So, how's Cole?
He's okay. He's resting somewhere.
Finally out of that cave.
Yeah, he's out of the cave.
How does Sonic feel about all this?
Again, he's surprised.
I heard that.
Him
I mean, you gotta think, with Cove having Sonic speed, he shouldn't have gotten stuck in the cave like that.
true.
But to be fair, Cove hasn't really unlocked his powers yet. Having a little trouble unlocking them. So when are you and Kevin gonna have a kid?
We were still an endless discussing it.
Oh yeah, last time I met a wolf from another universe. Kind of reminded me of someone else, but I guess Silver kind of screwed up more than we thought he did.
Oh,
Yeah, because again, like I just said, someone from another universe that I've never heard of showed up.
and who was this?
He calls himself Dead Wolf. It's from the Poots and Boots universe.
Death?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Death.
Mm-hmm. Kind of reminded me of Wolf from the Star Fox universe. They looked similar.
Did they now?
Yep.
I always have an incline that Death would be a bit taller.
Again, it's possible, but again, I haven't visited either universe. All I know is that he showed up last time. Wasn't easy to get him back there.
Was it not?
Well, especially on the fact that, oh yeah, I've never been to his universe, so figuring out exactly what universe he's from and how to get there, yeah, that was a little tricky.
Well then.
Yeah, I'm not used to having people that look like they're from the, live action show up.
Yet still some come.
Exactly. What?
These cutscenes.
Yeah, they're so annoying. Seems like we have a visitor. Oh boy.
Don't worry, it's not the brutality one.
I kinda figured.
Anyway, hey Memphis. Scourge? Yeah, hi. I just came in to check on y'all, making sure everything's alright.
Yeah, we're
Not that
fine. Any luck getting to Dragonfire?
Last I heard, he was here. When that striker fellow came about.
Yeah. He was.
I'm still out looking for him. I don't know exactly. But I'm getting close. Getting really close.
Yeah, he was here to see his friend Stryker, because him and Stryker have been friends. But then
Oh,
after
you
that,
see-
he left.
You saying that gives me an idea.
Yeah, they've been
And what-
friends for years, apparently. I just found out about it when Stryker was here.
I have yet to meet this striker in person.
Well, again, he's from hell, so what do you expect?
Oh, Schmel, I've met people. I've met others from various places.
Right. You got everything ready for the war?
Yes. Just about everything.
That's good. So I'm pretty sure the war is going to be happening soon.
Very soon. Too soon, if you ask me.
Oh?
But everything is prepped and prepared.
That's good. Have you been training? Because I know that if he wins, he's going to enslave everyone.
I've been training. I've been training others. Heck, even those that don't really have interest in fighting have decided to step up and train.
Well, apparently they don't want their lives to change, so it makes sense. But yeah, have you heard about what Beerus did? He gave the universe to Starline.
So I'm told.
But I found out that someone else is actually running it. They're just letting Starline be in control because they don't want to show themselves.
Alright. Well, I made sure everyone's got a good amount of training.
Good.
Just about every aspect.
That's good.
Martial arts, firearms, both old class, new class,
That's good.
military grade.
How's Miles holding up?
Oh, he's holding up fine.
The fact of the matter is that he's gonna be taking down his boss. Well, old boss.
Yeah, he doesn't really like his old boss.
Well, clearly.
Regardless, Scourge,
I
you're
wanted
here to
thank
check
him
up
this
on
whole
us.
time, but
What else do you
I
have to do?
couldn't.
Honestly, aside from training, need to map things out
To save my family.
Right.
I felt so
and
powerless.
continue searching for
I should've let my
Dragonfire.
frustration on him. And that's what led to this.
I see.
Because if he was here with Stryker, I would assume he's not really
I
held
just want
captive.
Instructor Rean to acknowledge you.
Well, he was here with Stryker, like I said, but then after that, he left.
When I accompanied him on his missions, I was tasked with monitoring and supporting him. But he treated me like a child,
Indeed.
kept risking
still have
himself
to
to
find
protect me, and took on all the burdens himself.
Yeah, he wouldn't say where he's been or where he's
I'm no
going.
different. All I've wanted is for him to recognize my sword skills. I know I still have far to go, but I feel like what happened in Sutherland helped me grow, at least a little. Yuna, I believe this is your opportunity to grow.
Instructor Rean left you a message. I'll play it now.
Yuna, the members of the Special Support Section are, without a doubt, heroes. I can't help but think each one of them are truly great people. Him included. But are you okay with simply looking up to them forever? Right now, they're trapped, unable to protect their home. So who's going to be the one to protect Crossbell in their absence?
Wow, that's a good point there, Reen.
Very good.
I think we're gonna stop here and continue this next time. So, everyone, please sign off.
This is Mephiles the Dark, signing off. And this is Scourge the Hedgehog, signing off.
And this is Nazo the Hedgehog signing off. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Kiss Scourge's shoes.